Welcome to the house Roethlisbergerville, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College. Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Perry. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Redhawks offense will get the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, you'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Quick strike complete. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gabbert. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Looking to throw on second down. Makes a connection. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it's a fake. They fake it, goes to the tight end. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Toss to the left. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll keep it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now on second down. They'll run the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense is...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Bobcats are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Navarro. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Defense. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Looking for room. It's Hunt. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Bobcats!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Ohio, 14. Miami, Ohio, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Gabbert. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes the grab. It's Perry.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Perry. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking downfield, it's Gabbert. Oh, he wants it all. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Coming after it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense with jumbo personnel. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. A 1st down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Unloads quickly. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Knocked down for the tackle. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Gabbert. Quickly complete. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It's caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They want to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Miami. PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, Dave.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Back to throw, it's Gabbard. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's McCormick. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He uncorks one deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the 1st down. And the Redhawks are flying down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Miami, Ohio, 24, Ohio, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. To the air, it's Navarro. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Pugh.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. And the Bobcats get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Navarro. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that.
Afterburners coming. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Miami, Ohio. 27, Ohio. 14.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
To the air, it's Navarro. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get there.
And he breaks into the open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This offense has a second down play. Fires and picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Gabbert. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
that is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded and get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up 14 over Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking for a gap. It's Hunt. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. With the catch, it's Hunt. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Splits the uprights. Good.
That makes the score Miami, Ohio 41, Ohio 17.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To throw, it's Gabbert. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Redhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. The aerial assault continues. He's got the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. They've got the screen set up. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Perry. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout from the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Redhawks have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Gabbert. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Number 15 holds it in and takes it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Fights off a defender. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's got it down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to pass. It's Gabbard. Coming after it. He makes the connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
And the Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. A lot of pressure on the punter, and he did a good job avoiding disaster. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McDonald. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll go to the ground. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
This time on target.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback on the keeper. The Bobcats get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we...
He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Gabbert. Makes a grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He finds his man, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Manhattan for some time. They're up by 25 over Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Perry. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Redhawks. And the stomping has commenced.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
62, Ohio, 17.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They go to the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Back to throw, it's Gabbert. Floats it out in space. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
On to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Dennis. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bobcats are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Navarro. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Off play action on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's McCormick. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. It's a draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Little touch pass to the receiver. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them try to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The running back has it. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Perry. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Off the play fake. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And wings it incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They keep attacking through the air. Oh, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead down.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Delivers the contact. Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 17 over Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Red Hawks will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Butler. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. He'll throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Going up top on first down. And he hauls it in at the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio.
Touchdown.
good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Fakes his man out. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Brunson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.